What is going on, everyone? It's your favorite racing, fighting, and role-playing gaming Jackal, Goddrifter, and welcome back to another live stream. This is live stream number 68, aka today is Independence Day, and I actually have a plan to do two live streams today, one of which is being, of course, since it's 4th of July, I'm doing, obviously takes place in the USA, and GTA Online because, well, quite obvious, but they have fireworks in that game, so there's that. um, so yeah, overall, what I'm gonna do is actually, well, for the most part, I am actually gonna do a full on. I'm actually gonna do a full on grind type live stream. So instead of like just going from one place to another, I am actually indeed going to be focusing on getting as much money as possible, so that way I can actually buy something really nice. Not gonna lie, but yeah. So without any further ado, well, then again, I don't mind cruising for the most part. So what I'm gonna do is going to street race. And then, of course, I'm going to head to the San Francisco night call.
Word is there's some exciting new stuff waiting for us back at HQ. We haven't been there in like forever. We should check it out.
Hero, we literally just left from there. My goodness. My goodness.
Ready to go smash some cars, champ? Roll camera. Action.
Your target is
Right,
designated.
yeah, walk.
Hit their vehicle till you take them out. Direct hit. Just do some more damage.
Now, there's one thing I don't mind, and it's kind of true. I don't mind I don't mind the street race variants of the streetcar version of this. I just don't like the hypercar version.
Excellent move. True operator. That shook him up. Ram him again.
My goodness.
Contact. Break him down.
Alright, that's it.
That shook him up. Ram him again.
That was some performance.
Alright.
Ready to go smash some cars, champ? Roll camera.
America!
Target is designated.
Oh my
Hit their
god.
vehicle till you take them out. Direct hit. Just do some more damage. Good one. Nice hit. Keep it up.
Alright.
You got him. Just finish him off.
Oh! God dang!
Contact. Break him down.
Amazing driving. You are the star. The audience will just love this episode.
Alright. Even though that was only 2 events, I'm not gonna waste you guys' time, so without any further ado, oh god, freaking dang it. Of course. Alright. Now, it is one thing I like to do, and this actually is a lot of people don't even doing more, is literally going from coast to coast. So I am legit going to do this Need Speed Run style, aka going from San Francisco all the way to New York. So without any further ado, I'm actually going to obviously going to New York City. Let's see, New York City, New York City, New York City. It's the airport, Brooklyn, Coney Island. Okay. New York City, Bronx. What's on the east side? Actually, yeah, I think in Bronx might work. Okay, so going to, let's see, there's a parking area. There you go. So set up a waypoint, and since we're all in San Fran, what I'm going to do is okay. So this is actually gonna be the main plan for the entirety of this. I'm actually going to use basically I switch cars every so often. Uh, so basically I'm going for a theme for this one, and it is going to be a good old fashioned 1960s to the 1990s, not 1990s. Wait, no, actually, V8s. That's basically what it is. Since America is known for their V8s, why not start with the one? Let's start with the car that started the V8 craze, and that is literally Cadillac, specifically the 1949 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Listen to HQ Mailbox. Now, here's the thing. I have cleaned out the. Not cleaned out. I actually had to like take out a lot of the ones I never use, so that way I can actually make room. So there's that. But yeah, I actually do kind of like this for the most part. So for those that are joining in to the live stream, I did a little bit of grinding, so oh yeah, I forgot this is not GTA. Basically the plan is literally um, going from San Francisco all the way to New York, and every single time we stop at a major city, I'll be able to switch vehicles. So starting around the 1940s, basically, uh, and then 1940s and 1950s, and then 1960s and 1970s, all the way until we get to the newest VA powered vehicle, which I do remember correctly, for this game is basically it's basically the C8 Corvette. Just saying. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're at wine country. Yay! Independence Day, 4th of July, and I don't know if some people call it this, but they also call it Texas Day for some reason. Anyway, so mm. Dear Lord, this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the most detail they actually ever had in a Cadillac. Ranging from the, of course, ranging from the badging to the dials to even the interior. God dang. Okay. Okay, so in Central Valley. Alright, I'm actually gonna pull over for a moment. No, that's not what they do. And Central Valley. That means I have to go from there. I think I can actually switch vehicles once I hit uh, Las Vegas. And then once there, Salt Lake City, then Yellowstone, then yeah, Lord. Okay, so it's also basically a full-on detour to Chicago, and then right after that, going to the So basically, I think I know what to do. So basically, since we're in a 1940s car, 1950s is where we actually hit. Is when we hit Las Vegas. 1960s would be Salt Lake City. Yellowstone will be 1970s, and then Chicago 1980s, and then basically I'll hit. My goodness. I was like, alright, we're gonna do this and do a Need Speed Run style type cruise where it's supposed to go all from San Francisco all the way to New York. So I think instead of going this way, I'm thinking that it'd be easier to go. Yeah, we go through this route and then drive through the Vegas Strip and park somewhere. Then grab a different vehicle. And again, it is actually a good thing I'm actually taking a break from these rounds. I've been playing that mess a lot. And by the way, finally got up to rank 75, so that way I'll be able to actually get the vehicle I wanted. But at the exact same time, like I said, part 2 of the tier, basically of the top 20 might work. So there's that. In other words, I will be streaming this again tomorrow because of the new update, and it's quite obvious, of course. But man, the scenery is actually beautiful. And again, who knows? Okay, still in Central Valley. My goodness, this thing's. And the funny thing is, the vehicle doesn't handle that badly. I think it's because, okay, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think it's because the way it's shaped and how much it weighs. Like this, like for most people in the 1950s, this would have been known as a Lania and will be outpaced by newer, lighter vehicles. And not to mention, I was like, wait, to add a. And here's the thing, I thought it was a freaking Chevrolet Fleetline. Like, for those who do not know, the Fleetline is a. I'm not trying to say it's a copy, but it's almost like this, except the back end is a little bit smoother and not as bumpier. But yeah, the vehicle's actually not bad. And yes, we're still in Central Valley. Now, how can I come over again? So the plan is to, even though I'm going the same route, um, I'm actually going to head to a different. I want to take a different route. So basically, I'm going to turn around here, basically. Since that one is basically, yeah, it makes sense to actually go through Las Vegas, but no, I actually want to legit go through the Vegas Strip and then switch cars from there. And you guys wondering, okay, why come there's no music? Simple, copyright reasons. So yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about with one of my Let's Plays, God Eater 2. And yeah, apparently the majority of the cutscenes had copyright material, so I wasn't wondering how come I'm not streaming it anymore. It's because of that. Well, that and I haven't had the time to actually um, do said Let's Plays. But then again, it was taking a while for the most part. And so any other news, Test Drive Silicon is getting delayed once again. And you guys wondering, wait, what? Yes, Test Unlimited Silicon is getting delayed again, and it won't release until March of 2024. Which, keep in mind, that's basically the year. And it's basically the year that I am graduating, or supposed to graduate in theory. Okay, Kings Canyon. Okay, it's not bad. Jesus Christ. Yep. The first ever V8 was made by Cadillac around the I think it was like either 1930s, 1940s. But even though, yeah, Cadillac made the first V8, Ford actually made the V8, made the V8 relevant for the most part. So, yeah, there's that. So basically, um, the plan is to jump from San Francisco to New York while using V8 powered vehicles. So, and not to mention, these vehicles had to be straight up American because good old fashioned 4th of July. And so that literally, yeah, that's basically how it was until the dual overhead cam V8s actually came out. A lot of people just used to the single overhead cam type V8s from the good old days. All right, wait, see. Okay, I'm gonna add a rule, and this is about the gas stations. Gas stations, even though it'll be, it would count as me changing cars. Uh, that also means I had to literally use a not different year vehicle. Basically, the vehicle I'm changing to has to advance from 2 years. So basically, let's say the Cadillac's from 1941, not 41, 1949. I have to switch to a vehicle that is from 1951, which literally means on hold on, it is Independence Day, but not to mention Jesus Christ. All right, go to vehicles. Okay, so yeah, 1949. So I have to go 2 years ahead. So that means good old fashioned Chevrolet 3100, which is it's which is competitive with the Ford F100 trucks, basically, and it became just fog. Dear God, the freaking the jelliness of this vehicle. Oh my god. Right, this actually is not bad, actually. Jesus Christ, Benz! I'm literally just cruising around and I was in Classic Cars and I just see a Benz driving like a maniac. My goodness. V8! Oh my god, okay. Alrighty then. Don't worry, it's just a pool. It's good old fashioned gold mine for some reason. And oh my god, he went the other direction. So this is the route I meant, basically. So even though that route leads straight to Vegas, that's not what we're going for. Because that meant leads to the gold mine. What I am going is through obviously straight up Vegas, so there's that. My goodness. I wonder how the interior is. Oh, that's sick! Okay, so basically, you have 3-spoke steering wheel, and okay, not gonna lie, I know that's a speedometer, but what the heck is that on the other side? No, that's my rev limiter. Wait, hold on a second. If the right is my left, Wait, then what the heck is that on the other side? What the heck? That's straight out of a plane. Ay, ay, ay. Like, what the heck is that on the, Oh god. The heck? Oh, a live award is near here. Okay, I'm good to go. Alright. Alright. Okay, the vehicle's not handling bad. It actually is handling really good. It's just freaking jelly. Golly. Alright. Alright. So yeah, basically, the rules about this is that, which is basically if I go to the gas station, the vehicle has to be 2 years later versus, um, versus an entire city, which has to be at least 10 years from said vehicle. So, since this truck is from 1951, that means I have to go to I have to grab a vehicle that's from 1961. Oh god. But the biggest question of them all is, what car is from 1961 that's in this game? And even though, yeah, it's 10:24 in the morning, people are still shooting fireworks like it was nothing. But, yeah, it's very interesting. So, alright, time for me to park here. Wait, no, not there. Basically, I need to find a parking spot. Oh god, the steering. It's like, oh yeah, it's totally fine. And all of a sudden, why the heck can I not steer? Actually. Vegas Strip, yes! Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I think you're just gonna park on the sidewalk. Alright, let's see. Now, since this vehicle is from 1951, I gotta find something that's from 1961. 63, 68, 63, 81, 70, 69, 2010, 2008, 2010, 2016, 2005, 69. 70, 70, 77, 66. Huh. Okay, that's Okay, I am actually surprised there isn't a vehicle from 1961. Oh boy. So what I can do, I guess there's something that's from 19. Okay, so probably gonna switch something that's from 19, literally like the early 60s. So I'm guessing I gotta choose the vet. 2012, 1951. Not surprised there is a vehicle that's from 1961. That's kind of odd. 1971. Okay, so yeah, I guess I gotta go with the vet, since the vet's the only thing that's like almost like, well, even though it's not actually close, but it's close enough. Uh, and not to mention, this is actually one of the good Corvettes, which is the one with the split window. Yeah, actually, I was wondering. It kind of makes sense because of the way that this vehicle is. Like, many people realized that it was that one of many things could actually happen when it comes to this vehicle. But the surprising thing is that, okay, I do kind of see the reason why why a year later they didn't bother going with the split window. It's because split window is practically uh, the deviation between both windows are, they're not just expensive, but they're actually kind of impractical. But then again, it's one of the rarer variants of of the Corvette that a lot of people have fondness over. So I was wondering, I will be streaming GTA Online later today, and even though yes, Livestream Unbound actually has American vehicles, right now once again that now I don't know if it's just me, but there is a glitch with Livestream Unbound, um, which I do it's not a glitch, it's a bug where liveries cannot be saved properly. So yeah, you already know where I'm going with this. But I think I know what's causing it, and I think it's because of how it is versus let's say for example that you're going through the actual game without knowing the fact that the liveries that you're basically saving are like, it's kind of like a limit of some sort. So it's like, okay, you got 50 on one, and then 50 cars on one, you have 50 cars on the other. It's like, alright. But then it's like, okay, wait, but what if I want more cars on the online perspective versus in the in-game perspective? Oh god, and my controller's about to die. There we go. there? God. Wait, Lake Mead? Oh my god, that's a... What the heck? They named this after an alcoholic beverage. Now, I was wondering, what the heck is mead? Well, if you know your Norse mythology, you will know. But what that are in the dark of some kind? Basically, mead is a delicacy in Nordic countries. Basically, like Scandinavia, along with Iceland, and I do believe, I think it's Swedish as well. I could be wrong. Oh, it's either Swedish or Scottish, it, but it's either or, either way. So there's that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. How come there was no Ford Taurus in the game? Specifically, that specific model. Ay. Alright, so I'm going to pass through a lot of these. Oh god. Great Salt Lake. And dear Lord, it hasn't been like not even a few minutes. Okay, we're good on time so far, so there's that. Alrighty then. Oh god. Jesus freaking Christ. Alright. Okay, so there is a parking spot there. Now, for those wondering, the center caps, they're basically known as knockoffs. Those are a thing back in the 1960s. Now, since this vehicle is a 1963 model vehicle, do I have anything that's 1973? Let's see, 1973, 73, 73. Okay, not gonna lie, they should actually had to. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. Period. Classic. There we go. So that way I'm able to like, okay, at least I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yo.
Hey, welcome to the live stream. 9:57, 51, 63.
What up, bro?
What up, what up, what up? Okay. So right now I'm looking for a vehicle that's basically from 1973. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything close to that, which is kind of unfortunate because I actually was looking forward to like, okay, let's say there's like something that's close to that, and that would have been a Mustang, basically. Okay, so unfortunately, there's no 63, no 63, no 73. But what I can do is that instead of like going through, like, okay, let's go for 1960, because so far there's no 1961 vehicle and there's no 1973 vehicle. But what I can do is actually head to literally the 1970s, or I can go late 60s, because late 60s might work as well. Uh, since the car I'm driving around is an early 60s vehicle, why not drive a vehicle that's like around the 19 on like from the late 60s?
Yo.
Wait, is my mic muted? No, it's wait. Oh, I guess fine. Okay, what the heck? Okay. Good old-fashioned Impala. Unfortunately, it's not the one I actually want in this game. Good. Now, it is one thing about this car is that they did the Impala dirty in two ways. For one, they gave us a 1966 model, 66, 67 model. And then they did it more dirty when they decided, oh wait, we haven't had a four-door muscle car yet. Well, here you go. It's like, God dang it. Dang Ivory Tower, there's one thing that you could have done, could have just kept this a coupe. Like, if you want to add a four-door Impala, you could easily just add a 96, but no. They're like, oh, this variant's underrated. It's like, you sure? But yeah, other than that, it actually is a really, really nice car. Okay, yeah. Then again, at least it's accurate. And the reason why I say it's accurate is because, yeah, see that lever that's right next to the steering wheel? Yeah, that's a shift lever, basically. It's just like, oh wait, I'm just putting the drive. My God. So for those that are joining in, basically, if I'm changing cars, and it's going to happen every often, I have to change it in two variants. Obviously, one of which is the city, which I had to jump 10 years from said vehicle. Well, 10 years are close. But if it's in a gas station, I have to jump basically 2 years. Let's see, 2 years in order to make such vehicles. So let's say, for example, I'm in the Impala, right? If I jump into the gas station, then I can actually either choose a vehicle from 1968 or a vehicle from 1969. So basically, it's literally just those two. But if I go into the major city and switch the vehicles, have to jump 10 years from, and I kid you not, I have to literally jump 10 years from said vehicle. And keep in mind, the vehicles I've switched so far has not been the best, because I started with a vehicle in 1949, went to the gas station, picked a vehicle from 1951. Turns out there wasn't a vehicle from 1961, so I had to go with something that's close. Obviously, one of which was the Corvette. And now I'm in the Impala. again, I'm probably gonna pull over a little bit sooner than later because I don't know where the heck I am. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, Jackson Hole Valley? Interesting. Oh, snap. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Never mind. It's like, okay. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can pull over somewhere without disturbing the flow of traffic. I'm gonna speak too low. You don't say. Alright. Ah, the good old-fashioned tunnel. Jesus Christ, dang. Ow. Like, the heck did I hit? Alright, so what I am going to do is... What the heck? The deer literally... Oh my god. I'm hoping the deer doesn't get hit. Because if it gets hit, then dear lord, why in the world? Like, why? Darn it, why is the animals here? Okay. So, main vehicles from 1967. So that means that I choose something from 1968 or 1969. Because well, I know I'm not, and I'm on my way to good old-fashioned Yellowstone, and there is a city nearby. What the heck? Well, I'm over here on the other side. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, it should be okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, Yellowstone. Yeah, I'm gonna switch vehicles on Yellowstone, so that way it'll be easier for me to do. So, was wondering, for those that are in the, for those that are in the East Coast, um, I will be streaming until since it's 10. I'm gonna stop streaming at 12, which for you guys will have been literally will have been 3 o'clock. So there's that. And then right after that, it would have been, I think, like around 2 o'clock, which would have been 5 for you guys. I will be streaming some GTA Online, and of course, along with guys, gonna grab the I think it's called the vehicle's called Liberator, which is a full-on monster truck, made of Yellowstone. So yeah, 1967. 1977. Funny enough, I have yet to drive this car. And I think I know why. Okay, not gonna lie, it actually looks sick. But then again, I'm surprised at the 1979 model of the Firebird, because that would have been sick. Like, it had like this 1977 and 1979 model. And yeah, even though both vehicles look exactly the same, the only difference is the front end and the taillights. That's it. Everything else is basically the same vehicle. And then you guys probably wonder why there's no 1975 model of the oh God, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, yeah, can't speak today. And you guys wonder why there's a sorry about that. But there wasn't a 19 there wasn't a 19 let's see, I think oh man, I forgot what year is. I forgot what year was the slap. No, 75. That's what I meant to say. Like, okay, you guys, and you wonder why there's no 1975 model of the Camaro, but instead there's like many versions of the Pontiac Firebird. Like, but it's iconic. Like, yeah, but then again, you think about it, Bumblebee is a literal 77. See, 19. Like, literally second generation slant-based Camaro. That's basically what it is. Alright. I'm in Midwest, we're in the Badlands. Okay, so let's see here. Oh wait. Oh snap. Okay, yeah. Basically, okay. I think I know what's going. I think I know how it's gonna work. Basically, take a deep. So we're gonna take a deep. Not take a deep. So basically, going to head to Dolan, and then bust a U-turn. Go back to the routes ahead, and then, like I said, go take another detour, but this time going through Chicago, and gonna switch to a vehicle that's probably around the 2000s in some way, shape, or form. Um, but yeah, basically go to Dolan, and then Dolan switch cars, go through Chicago, and then change cars again, go back to the road, and then there's Industrial Harbor, which I don't think it's a major city, but I think it's important. So there's that. And then last but not least, uh, hmm. I think after Chicago, I'm thinking instead of going that route, I'm thinking I'll be changing directions. But then again, this time going through Mother Road 66, always St. Louis, and then turn to Central Plains, and then last but certainly not least, yeah, Central Plains, then going to Mississippian Plateau, then Washington, and then last but certainly not least, we would have made it to New York somehow. This is alright. That's probably gonna be the game plan so far, basically. Man, so far I stopped at one gas station. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty interesting to say the least. Okay, so this is basically going to head to actually going to take two different detours. One of which is going to be here. Well, not two, three different detours. So one of which is obviously going to be here in the in Dolan. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, go to Dolan, switch cars. I could turn properly, of course. Oh god. Okay. All right. Time for me to grab it. Okay, so since this vehicle is a vehicle from 1977, it will make more sense to grab something that is from 1987, if there is such a thing. 1987, 1930, 1966, 82, 81. Oh my god, okay. So something tells me that to grab something from. Wait, actually, let me see if I can take out the filter. Um, 82, 66, 1930. Oh shoot, okay. So there is nothing in 1987. Oh dear god. Oh, god freaking dang it. I realized something and it actually is true. There's no third gen Camaro nor Mustang because literally said, let's see, both vehicles thrived around 1980s. And not to mention, there is one vehicle that I have yet to add, and it's a freaking Buick Grand National. My goodness. Okay, so I guess the closest thing to said year is literally the Firebird. Since I don't think there are any vehicles in the 1990s that are in game, I can't tell. My freaking god. And by the way, guys, this is the Legend Firebird. And yes, this is a third gen, not second gen. A lot of people keep on forgetting that the Firebird came out around 1969, which is basically the same year as the redesigned Golden Power face of the Camaro. That's basically what it's supposed to be. Uh, okay, so obviously going through Chicago and then turn around and go to Route 66. So that's Road 66. Huh. Yeah, so far we're doing well. We're making good progress so far. But yeah, I was wondering. Okay, hold on. Why the heck? Oh God. I was wondering, like, wait, what the? Wait, hold on. What horn does it have? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this game. Anyways, uh, oh snap. Okay. Well, I actually. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, ignore the illegal U-turn we just made. God, hey. All right. All right. So we made it to Chicago. I just need to find a parking spot. Well, then again, if I can't find a parking spot, then I can actually find a well, it's not a parking spot per se. It was more like a sidewalk, a basically um, parking on the curb, basically. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I can imagine literally the 200 of those cars gonna see like they had like red paint, red paint on the vehicles. Like the heck, like when? 1882. Okay, so trying to see if we have any 90s. Don't seem to have a 90s vehicle in the United States. Unless I'm wrong, of course. Which in that case, dear Lord, what the heck did they do this to me? Ay, ay. So they stopped. So yeah, they say there isn't a hmm. I am legit surprised there isn't a yeah. I'm legit surprised there isn't any vehicle that is like around 1990s and it skipped the 90s and it's like, oh yeah, 90s? Why? Nah. Let's stick to the 80s and then skip to 2000s. Like we'll leave the 1990s to the Japanese culture. pretty numerous anyway. So for GT, I guess. And that's probably like the closest thing I'm gonna get when it comes to things like this. But yeah, so far I've been using a crap ton of GM vehicles, and I didn't bother choosing anything else. So hooray for diversity. All right. Okay, so up. All right, so obviously I am heading down to St. Louis, so that way I'll be able to. So that's the waypoints, and then right there's that. Central Plains, then the Mississippian Plateau. Up next would have been Washington D.C. And then last but not least, we're going to New York basically. So yeah, basically New York, Washington, Mississippian Plateau, Central Valley, and then St. Louis. That's basically how it is. But yeah, so far it's not that bad. Although some vehicles are missing because, well, as I retired, was like, oh, like, all right, but it's like, oh, in 1980s, yeah, we had a few vehicles. Like, mm-hmm. By few, you mean few too little? Like, god dang. Like, so I was like, listen, if there's one thing that the 80s known for, is obviously the earliest amount of Japanese cars we had. Uh, posters of mostly supercars on our walls, and the freaking Buick Grand National. How the heck do you forget about a vehicle that important? And you're probably wondering, okay, hold on, why the heck is the Grand National important? Well, good sir, the Buick Grand National was, at the time, the fastest production car in the 1980s. Yeah, fastest American production car. Give me a moment while I switch vehicles. Okay. Only been Jesus Christ, it's only been like a little bit. Alright, so vehicles from 2005. So that means that I have to look for something that's 2 years newer. So, let's see. Yeah, 2 years newer, but great. Oh god. Alright. I am in a freaking Hummer H2. Oh god. Like that's right. I'm in a freaking Hummer H2 lookalike. This is. Then again, if you know your trucks, then you know that the Hummer H2, along with the Tahoe Suburban, and then the Yukon Denali's are basically the exact same vehicle. They just had different bodies, and not to mention the gas cost less than cost less than a full Christmas party. So that's the third gas station so far, and we visited more cities than you possibly count. Model Road 66. Yeah, 2005, 2000. So yeah, the 4GT is a little bit older than this H1 Alpha, which I was wondering. It's one of those vehicles that you don't realize that existed until you figure out. I was like, oh wait a minute, if the H2 is wait, hold on, if the H2 is here, and what the heck's the H1? And they look at this like, oh. And fun fact, the Hummer H1 was the most expensive vehicle in Midnight Club's 3 Dub Edition and Dub Edition Remix. In fact, it's probably the most expensive D-Class vehicle you can actually get. Like, for those who are wondering how much the vehicle is, well, put it simply, well over, let's see. Well over 100 grand. Yeah. Specifically, 112 grand. And that is because how, and I don't even know why they actually did this in the first place. Since the Hummer H2 is literally the cheaper variant of the Hummers. And it's not even the cheapest one. Like, I kid you not, you can legit get, which is a single cab short truck version of the H3. Okay. Alright, Mega St. Louis now going. So, this is a 2006 vehicle. Okay, so that means. Oh, great. Let's tag modern 2013, 2020, 2020, 2018, 2011, 2005, 2016. Okay, 2010, 2010, 2013, 2012, 2017, 2018, 2018, 2012. Okay, 2013, 2010, 2009, 2014, 2020, 2013, 2010, 2012, 2017. Now, if I remember correctly, um, oh god, don't tell me that shoot. So, the thing is, I said V8s, right? Well, Ford Focus RS isn't a V8 in some aspects, which is kind of unfortunate. But what I can do is make an exception and basically go with the 2013 Shelby GT500. Now, like I said, I had to use vehicles at these. Uh, I had to progress through the years of American vehicles that uses V8s, and due to the fact that it is a Focus RS, which is, keep in mind, a 4-cylinder, I don't think that will count. So Basically, what I'm going to do is make a session and use a Shelby T2500. And I'm pretty sure it's parked. Oh, right, Chicago. I completely forgot. Speed too low. Okay. Alright, so going to set waypoint to wait. Actually, hold on. But yeah, so far it's actually not that bad. Got it. Alright. Sorry. Alright. We'll drive around. I think drive around for almost an hour now. Okay. I think we're doing good on time for the most part. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. My God, freaking Shelby escaped the heck up. What the heck? Wait, it's not even supposed to snow. We're in the freaking summer. What the heck? Sun ain't right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's snowing in the freaking summer. My God. Alright, let's see. Not gonna switch vehicles yet. I think the last place gonna be switching vehicles will be in Washington. So yeah, I can legit guarantee that. Nope. Oh god dang. No! No, son of. Oh my god. Hold on. Did not mean to do that. Great. No, not set the waypoint. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. Okay, Travel 2 is still freaking. Sticking waypoint. Okay. Waypoint. Let's try this again. But then again, it's kind of a good thing that there's snow often, because, dear lord, you don't. And for those who are wondering how many times it has snowed, well, a lot. Like we're talking a lot. Like it will snow for no exact reason. Like the one I see, like I see that see something fall slowly, and I'm like, oh god, it's freaking snowing. Why of all things? Why do you have to snow? Let it snow, the crew. Let it snow. God. Sorry. Ah. Sorry. My goodness. Alright. Yeah, nah. I'm actually going to just. I'm pulling a reckless. Alright. Now I can actually park here and then not make the mistake of teleporting to said location. Set waypoint. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the kid he's just like, oh yeah, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, you have to go this way, and then you have to make a entire U-turn, and then you gotta go this way again. It's like, what the heck, man? Because he's just, you know, just literally just bust one turn and then just go straight. That's basically it. But then again, I think now that I saw, but I seen the channel blew. I think like the crew 2 part of the channel it probably blew up in around season 5, if I remember correctly. Yeah, season 5 is when it blew up like entirely. Like we're talking, I think we're talking literally, going through the clues and then trying to see if trying to know where it was. And not to mention, since American Legends is coming back, I am absolutely sure that we're actually going to get something good coming up. And yeah, it's going to be one of the interesting ones, of course. Uh, Alright. And not to mention, due to the fact that the free weekend will be coming to the crew 2 on the 5th, and I think it ends in the 9th. I can't remember. So it's a freaking Winter Wonderland, that's all I can say for sure. Alright. Alright, and you guys are probably wondering where I've been. Well, if you have watched my wish list slash predictions, then you will have known that I have been playing Neo 2 for the past few, not even for the past few days, probably like a past month or two. Uh, yeah, I got 1 grand of that. Okay, so, alright, so next is, I'm basically gonna head to, President's Park, aka the freaking White House, because why in the world not? Probably by the time I get there, it stops snowing. Okay, what the heck? Oh, right, I forgot those logos are for, like, the contract DLC. Which, for those who are wondering, I absolutely despise that as a contract. I despise that DLC. And you know, yes, it gave us the cars, some vehicles that you wanted to see. But there are also unsuspected vehicles, or some suspected vehicles that we don't want to see. Like for example, we got the Crown Vic, which not only got a Crown Vic, but we also got the taxi variant and the taxi variant and the limousine variant. And then I think later down the line, we end up getting the interceptor police variant. So there's that. Now the vehicle that actually caught me off guard of left field was literally was the Calic, and I didn't know that I had a Calic to the game. I was like, oh snap, I had another Calic, sweet. And then there is the 3100, yeah, yeah, basically Chevrolet 100, which not a bad vehicle to add per se, but then again, I guess it'll be alright since it would have been. But then again, a GMC, I forgot which GMC it was. But it was a GMC truck that is it's literally it's like literally like 50s. Yeah, like a 50s. I think I don't know if it was a carryall, but I think if I remember correctly, it was a GMC. GMC. I forgot what it's called. But it's basically the same thing as the Chevrolet, but it's the only difference being is the badging, the grill. That's basically it. Oh wait, no, it stopped snowing. And we're at the freaking White House. Alright. I'm going to park here, and I do believe that even though, yes, it's a 2013 vehicle, let's say it jumps 5 years. Since, literally, if we try to jump any further, then, not to mention there aren't any vehicles newer than 2023, so I think we should be good for now. So basically, the vehicle I chose was 2013, so that means, see, instead of 5, let's jump 4 years in the future, being, of course, the SRT Hellcat. Obviously, one of, if not the most popular variant of Dodge's Mopar division that they ever actually have gotten so far. Alright, so I think I think the final stop would have been I probably had to go probably go to not Midtown. I'm thinking Brooklyn. Yeah, I think Brooklyn might work. Oh my god, you hear the whine. What in the world? Oh my god, that supercharged whine. They're loud. Sheesh. Indeed, but yeah, actually that legit makes a crap ton of sense. Let's see, it's 11:31 for me for the most part. Yeah, so far it's doing pretty good, I gotta say. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, dirty God, my freaking windshield. Alright. Man, people are shooting out fireworks. Like, it's not even nighttime yet. Like, God dang. And not to mention, I am absolutely sure they're gonna have some sort of thing in the back of my house. So yeah, I forgot. I can probably. Yeah, sorry, Taurus. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. And we made it to freaking Brooklyn. So yeah, we finally made it, and made it in an hour and 43 minutes, and it's 11:34. Holy crap, we legit made it. So so yeah, I went from basically I went from San Francisco all the way to New York with not too many improvisations, but yeah, other than that, that's actually not bad. Uh, but I think with that out of the way, uh, I might end it late because why the heck not? I mean, it's nothing for me to do unless I want to like grind out the game. So yeah, I'll probably do a few minutes of grinding before I start the next live stream. So with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below you want to see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter_. And last but not least, you can check out Andrew over Discord at Goddrifter Museum. And if you want to know what my Twitter is GD27S. So with that out of the way, hope you guys have a dope 4th of July. And not to mention, hope you guys have a dope Tuesday. This is Goddrifter signing off. And I'll see you guys next time. Well, I'll see you guys in a few hours from now. Peace.